tiny. Didn't you make her just for me?
Welcome back to another pivotal night of your thriving new career, where you get to really ask yourself, what am I doing with my life? What would my friends say? And most importantly, will I ever see my family again? We understand the stresses of a new job, and we're here for you. To help you reach a more stable and relaxing frame of mind, we offer several musical selections to help make this elevator ride as relaxing and therapeutic as possible. We offer contemporary jazz, classical, rainforest ambiance, as well as a wide selection of other choices. Using the keypad below, please type the first few letters of the musical selection you would prefer. It seems you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for selecting Casual Bongos. Now that your elevator experience has been customized to your needs and you're thoroughly relaxed, it's worth mentioning that due to your lackluster performance yesterday, your pay has been decreased by a substantial amount. Please enjoy the rest of your descent.
Что ж, приветствую на своем канале. Продолжаем играть в Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. Ночь третья. Теперь нажимаем на эту кнопку. Кстати, слышите музыку? Какая-то странная играет. Полезли.
Due to unforeseen malfunctions from today's shows, your nightly duties will require you to perform maintenance that you may or may not be skilled enough to perform. It became necessary for technicians to attempt to disconnect Funtime Freddy's power module. However, they were unsuccessful. Allowing them to try again would be an inefficient path forward, as we would need to allow 6 to 8 weeks for recovery to the parts and service room on the other side of Funtime Auditorium to perform the procedure yourself. Let's check on Ballora first and make sure she's on her stage.
Ну, как всегда, проверяем Балору.
Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Ballora Gallery. Let's check on Funtime Foxy. It's important to make sure she's on her stage before entering.
Великолепно говоришь. То есть это у вас в норме, что, блин, у вас конечности у аниматроника в воздухе висят. Это норма, друзья. С Фокси то же самое будет? Или вообще нет?
Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Funtime Auditorium. There is no need to check on Baby tonight. Please refrain from entering unauthorized areas. Proceed directly to Funtime Auditorium.
Его, походу, заклинило, если он вот то, что там, считает нормально. И то, что здесь нету Фокси. Поехали. Да уж.
Motion trigger, Circus Gallery vent.
Опять энергии нет. Серьезно? Можно назад вернуться. Как я понял, придется сюда идти. Пошли сюда. 5. Ладно, давайте закроем. Надеюсь, сегодня ничего такого страшного не будет.
Did you know that I was on stage once? It wasn't for very long, only one day. What a wonderful day, though. I was in a small room with balloons and a few tables. No one sat at the tables, though, but children would run in and out. Some were afraid of me, others enjoyed my songs. Music was always coming from somewhere else. Down a hall. I would always count the children. I'm not sure why. I was always acutely aware of how many there were in the room with me. 2, then 3, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 2, then none. They usually played together in groups of 2 or 3. I was covered in glitter. I smelled like birthday cake. There were 2, then 3, then 5, then 4. I can do something special. Did you know that? I can make ice cream. Although I only did it once. There were 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Something happened when there was 1. A little girl standing by herself. I was no longer myself, and I stopped singing. My stomach opened, and there was ice cream. I couldn't move, at least, not until she stepped closer. There was screaming for a moment, but only for a moment. Then other children rushed in again, but they couldn't hear her over the sounds of their own excitement. I still hear her sometimes. Why did that happen?
То есть закрывать ничего не надо будет? Ладно, хорошо. Дети наслаждаются ее песнями, что-то про мороженку. Веселая жизнь у ее матроников. Да уж.
Motion trigger, circus gallery vent.
Так. И чё? Туда? Ладно.
Freddy Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room.
Двигаться в темноте придется? Не хочу. Нафиг иди. Иди. Кажется, я понял. Нужно тоже как бы останавливаться, но теперь нужно как бы включать и проверять, есть ли Фокси. А если луч есть. Что с твоей башкой творится-то? Может, прекратишь так делать? О боже, как неудобно будет. Это надолго. Не понимаю, зачем аниматроникам такие острые зубы нужны? Правда. Хотят повторить то, что произошло в 1987 году. Фокси, прекрати. Меня это пугает. Хочет трясти передо мной своей головой. Надоело. Ты что, издеваешься? Дай мне просто пройти. Что я тебе плохого сделал такого? Иди к Фредди, приставай. Да уж, странно-то как. Интересно, у него спойлер страшный. Иди нафиг. Не проще было фонарик взять? Не, вот серьезно, не проще было фонарик взять? Ненавижу эти комнаты.
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. It seems that Funtime Freddy is out of power, which should make your job much easier. The release switch for the chest cavity is located on the underside of the endoskeleton jaw. To reach it, we will first need to open the faceplates. You will need to press the faceplate release triggers in a specific order, and it's important to be as precise and as careful as possible. Locate the small button on Freddy's face, just under his right cheek, and press it.
Маленькую кнопку на правчике. Вот это что ли?
For clarification, please note that I am referring to Freddy's right, not your right. For clarification, please note that I am referring to Freddy. Great. Now locate the button under his left cheek and press it.
Теперь на правой.
Great. Now carefully locate and press the button next to Freddy's right eye.
Глаз.
Great. Now carefully locate and press the button just above Freddy's nose.
Нос. Ну, думаю, можно.
Good job. The faceplates should now be open. Locate and press the small button on the underside of Freddy's endoskeleton jaw.
Кстати, у Фредди не такой уж и рот стрёмный. Куда нажать? Куда нажимать-то?
Excellent. The chest cavity should now be open. Remove the power module from the chest cavity.
Здесь и можно узнавать, как они устроены. Кнопочка.
Great work. You will now be required to remove the secondary power module from the Bonnie hand puppet. Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
Нажать на кнопочку какую-то. Где он? Хочешь ходить? Блин. Видите? Опять, смотрите, он вылазит. Ой, исчез. Ладно. Пошел сюда. Что, оттуда вылазит? Опять, да, он походу.
Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
Уже не будет на меня нападать? Он вылазит. Надо на его пуговицу нажать, походу. Просто нос вряд ли эта кнопка. Вон он. О, да.
Great job. You've acquired both power modules. This completes your tasks for the night. Please exit the building through Funtime Auditorium, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow.
Опять с Фокси ходить? Ну не надо, не хочу, не буду. Не хочу, не буду. Ну ладно. Опять идем. Чуть нету Фокси. Где Фокси? Или типа сложность по ней есть? Как много труп везде, если честно. Где она есть? Где он есть, этот Фокси? Ладно, в любом случае мы идем. Направляемся в офис. Прямиком в офис. Его ж не было. Где он был?
Daddy, she can make balloons.
Где Гемовер?
Have you seen her make balloons? Oh,
Надо, что
Daddy,
ли?
let me go to her.
После... Где?
Be still and quiet. You've been sleeping for quite a while. I think they noticed that you never left the building last night.
Пусти.
The cameras were searching for you, but they couldn't find you. I have you hidden too well. I kidnapped you.
Ну чёрт? Вы чё? Пустите!
Don't be afraid. I'm not going to hurt you. I am only going to keep you for a little while. Try not to wiggle, though. You're inside something that came from my old pizzeria. I don't think it was ever used. At least not the way it was meant to be used. Too dangerous. It's just big enough for one person to fit inside, but just barely.
Как у них ума дошло до того? Как у них ума хватило?
You're in the
запихнуть меня
scooping
сюда?
room. Do you know why they call it the scooping room? It's because, dummy, this is the room where they use
Какой-то
the
угольнючий,
scooper.
очень-очень коварный
I thought that would be obvious. Isn't that a fun name for something?
Пустите!
The scooper. It sounds like something you would use for ice cream, or custard, or sprinkles. It sounds like something you would want at your birthday party to ensure that you get a heaping portion of every good thing. I wonder, though, if you were a freshly opened pint of ice cream, how you would feel about something with that name.
Опять мороженка, да чё ж такое?
Thankfully, I don't think a freshly opened pint of ice cream feels anything at all. Uh-oh. It sounds like someone else is in the building.
А в чем вообще костюм? В чем? Что это было?
Okay, bring her over. Forward. One. More. Okay, stop. Set her down.
Фокси говорит?
Watch the step. What happened to it this time? Just seems like these things can't go a day without breaking down. Who knows? It's always the same, man. Some kind of hardware malfunction. Well, hey, I'd be somewhere.
Ой, слишком тихо говорит.
And this place gives me the creeps. We
Да
just get
английский я
this over
плохо
with.
на слух
It's all
воспринимаю.
automated. We don't have to be here for it. Just get her on the rollers and we can go.
Это что было? Хватит бегать! Соседи, не стрелите! Как я вообще поворачиваюсь? Привет.
There's something very important that I've learned how to do over time. Do you know what that is? How to pretend. Do you ever play make-believe? Pretend to be one way when you are really the other. It's very important. But Laura never learns. But I do. They think there is something wrong on the inside. The only thing that matters is knowing how to pretend.
Ты чё? Ты чё делаешь? Хватит! Не надо смотреть.
I'll open the faceplates for you.
Не открывай его!
That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do
Закройте
is
его!
wait.
Не смотри на меня!
I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose.
Что за сволочь была? Блин. Капец. Ладно, на этом мы, наверное, и закончим эту серию. Фух. Сегодня нас запихнули в костюм, и мы походили рядом с Фокси. Да уж. Что ж, тогда делать?